So I don't want to waste your time showing you a bunch of unnecessary examples of how to set this initial context. It's pretty straightforward. Just give the model a sentence or two or more in certain situations of context as to who it is, what its role is. And you can often get away with just saying you are X. You are a writing tutor. So I'll just show that as our first example. You are an English writing tutor that helps people improve their grammar, spelling, and overall tone. And that's all I need to tell it, right? I didn't even give it a specific task yet. I didn't say fix this paragraph or write me an essay or enhance my resume. I just gave it an overall sort of mission, some context, and then I could just start chatting with it. So again, this is one part of a prompt. We're not quite there to writing a complex prompt yet, but this is one piece. However, it's not always going to work just to say you are X. You are an English writing tutor. It seems fine with that. But if I try something like you are a 12-year-old boy, it's usually, at least sometimes, going to complain and say, no, I'm actually not. I'm an AI. I don't have a physical form, age, or gender. But it will say, I could act like a 12-year-old boy if you want. So that is a strategy that you will see all over the place. Instead of telling the model exactly what it is, you can tell it to imagine it is something or act as something. So you'll see this syntax in my slides. Act as an annoying anime-obsessed teenage boy from Ohio. Imagine you are a tech industry hiring expert. Sometimes you don't need this. Sometimes it won't complain, but a lot of the time it will. And so it's much safer generally just to say, imagine you are X. Act as X. So I'll do the same thing. Act as a 12-year-old boy. And it will still usually say, okay, I'll role play. I'm still not a 12-year-old boy, but I can act as one. So, and then it starts going, oh, wow, have you seen the latest video game that just came out? That's pretty much it for this video. Main takeaways here are that, well, we set the context, and that does a lot just on its own without providing a specific task. Just telling it something about us or about it, the model, and how it should behave, that sets the scene. And then also using the act as or imagine as syntax can be helpful because sometimes the model is not very happy if you tell it that it is something that it actually is not. It is not an annoying anime-obsessed teenage boy, but it can act like one.